Happy Friday, my friends. How we all doing today? How's everybody doing today? The music just cut off. Oh, just randomly ended at that time. I'm like, what are the odds of that? How's everybody doing today? Gentari, biggest of... I actually didn't make any ice cubes last night. That was a huge mistake on my end. So espresso, just straight espresso, pure espresso. You see that? Ooh, look at that. Come on, all my coffee lover friends, look at that espresso goodness right there. Ooh, careful. It's so good. Is there anything better than that first sip of coffee in the morning? You know, maybe I could just go straight to espresso. Maybe we don't even need ice cubes. Maybe just straight good espresso, right? Yo, Gojira, how you doing today? Avenged, how are you doing today, lovely? Can smell it from here. Ooh, that's something different. Ooh, oh my goodness. Ooh, that's straight to the veins. Holy crap. Whoa, yeah, straight espresso right there. Oh my goodness. Whew. That knocked my brain right in. I'm gonna have to take small sips because we're gonna have to savor it for the stream, right? But we can always start with some awesome pupper treats, right? Puppy treats. Just waiting for game now, and I'm excited for your job, dude. I really hope you're getting it. I'm excited. I'm weird being excited about a job. I mean, like, a job is, I don't know, a job is like such a mix of everything, right? Like, it's not just puppy treats. Anybody puppy treats? We gotta do shakes. Like, it's not just about money and income, but it's also about that social aspect. It's about talking to people. It's about just kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to say like finding a community, because like, I don't know if I'd consider coworkers a community, but in a way it kind of is, right? So there can be a lot of good. There is a lot of good in having like a good job. I'm a firm believer in that. Going be to the puppy openings. All right, we got to do shakes, right? Right, Fortune? All right, shakes. Yo, Koi, welcome in. Happy Friday, legend. How you doing today? Just in time for the puppy shakes. Can you shake? Layla? Can you shake? Shake. You know. Oh, she lifted her paw. Come on. You can what you doing, you ham? You shake. Oh, jeez. Okay, are you... She's like, human, I hate you, human. Why you do this, human? Can you shake? That's a good girl. Mwah. All right, shake. I've learned you gotta like do the action and give him the tea at the same time. Why is there toilet paper on my desk? Layla. Oh my God, you should see her. You should see that booty. Yo, Carrion, hi, welcome in, Raiders. Boogeyman, I'm sorry. Boogeyman, treat, I'm sorry. Over here, I'm sorry, Boogeyman. He's not having it. Okay, Carrion, just in time for the puppy treats. How you doing today, legend? Welcome in, Raiders. How's everybody doing this beautiful day? See for dead charge. How you doing today, my friend? It's been a minute. Just in time. Carrion, are you ready for this? Just in time for the puppy treats. We're doing something different. We're doing shakes. Can you shake? Oh, I love these dogs. Okay, you're so good. Yeah, go Boogeyman. Ellie. Yo, Carrion. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the 11-month sub, you absolute legend. Holy crap, I super appreciate it, Carrion. Oh my God. Final Fantasy 8 and Final Fantasy 8 days. Can you shake? What? Ellie, come here. You can shake. Ellie. We're not letting you off easy. You can shake. Can you shake? That'll work. That'll work. Yo, Carrion, what were you playing? How was your epic stream? Iris! Yo, Iris, welcome in. Hi, hold on. I almost thought Layla was getting in the garbage in the bathroom, because like there was just a random piece of toilet paper right here, and it's just a little bit sus. Yo, Iris, how you doing today? C for Dead, how are you doing today, my friends? Yeah, I remember Final Fantasy. Carrion, what were you playing? Oh my god. Everybody, can we take a moment? Can we take a moment and acknowledge the greatness, acknowledge the incredibleness that is Iris Amelia claiming MVP hype? Hold on. Gonna get it all typed up. Iris, next time you throw out anything in chat, you're gonna have a beautiful shiny pink diamond right next to your name. Let's go, everybody. We got epic carrion raid, we got Iris VIP, we got good vibes all around. Holy crap, Iris. Oh, look at that shiny pink diamond. It's so good, it's so good. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you everybody for just starting off the stream right away just on so much love. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you to pieces, Carrion. Everybody here, if you do not know the legend that is Carrion is one of my oldest friends on Twitch. Literally like my first month I started streaming, I met Carrion, and my life really was changed for the better. She's amazing. She's an amazing streamer. She plays some badass games. Everybody here right now, if you have not given Carrion a check out, go check out Carrion's channel. Drop her an epic follow if you have not done so already. She's one of the sweetest human beings in the existence of the world. She's magnificent sauce. Y'all need some Kareth love in your life. Plus, I mean, when Carrion is here, we are Team Aerith. I won't say we're Team Aerith always, but when Carrion's here, we're Team Aerith. Oh my god, that's so intense coffee. I kind of love it though. I kind of love just like how insanely bitter it is. What do y'all think about that? Is anybody here like straight espresso coffee fan? Not even like adding in water or milk or nothing, just like straight from the espresso machine into your veins. Anybody here a fan of that? I don't know. This could be my new frontier. I could get used to this insane bitterness. Sweet Arif would say otherwise. Well, Arif is pretty awesome too. He's also one of the MVPs of Twitch, hands down. How was your stream, Carrion? I didn't get a chance to see what you were playing. Were you? Let's see here. Shout out Carrion playing Persona 5 Royale. Hell yeah. How are you liking it? Have you gotten pretty far in it? Everybody says Persona is one of those games that is just like a monster of a title because it's really big. Rolls out the red carpet. I just saw that, Gentari. That's awesome. Yo, and C for Dead, I'm doing okay revisiting my PS3. Let's go. What PS3 game you playing, out of curiosity? I just actually like a week ago got my PS3 hooked up to my HDMI splitter, so we could play some PS3 games. Although I feel like most PS3 games are probably on PC, right? And you could probably do mods with them, because I did get Final Fantasy 13 to play on PS3, but everybody says it's better to play it on PC. Yo, Chabs, welcome in, Chabs. How you doing today? The beautiful, magnificent, outstanding legend that is Chabs. Why is Twitch buffering? Oh no. Uh-oh. Hold on. Do we not get transcoding? Most times it like automatically does, but sometimes it's a pain in the butt and doesn't. Twitch transcoding. Oh, it says there. Maybe it's internet, possibly. Yeah, transcoding life, right? Yo, Zachary Sun Life, how you doing today, dude? Do that with two shots and black coffee, and it's amazing. You know, I've actually never been a black coffee fan. I think it's always the texture. I feel like it just tastes too watery. I don't know how else to explain it, but like espresso is like somebody's gonna clip this. Espresso is thick and creamy and has a mouthfeel. Exactly. It is though. Like it feels different in the mouth. I don't know how to explain it, but like black coffee is just kind of like watery. Doesn't have that mouth feel, you know? Who here, y'all know, if you're a coffee drinker, you know what I'm saying. Yo, Dad versus, how you doing today? Welcome in, my friend. How's your day going today? I hope you are having the best of Friday. I hope you are ready to have an outstanding weekend. Who here has any fun plans for the weekend streaming? Yo, Dark Phoenix, welcome in, legend. How are you doing today, my friend? It's been like that the entire day with other streams too. Interesting. Is it maybe internet carrying? I feel like it's probably better if it's internet problems than PC problems, right? PC problems never fun. Never fun at all. It's called A Shot in the Dark. Ooh, that's a good Ozzy Osbourne song. And it's amazing. I'm good, working away. Got to pay off that new GoPro. Yes, I heard Waz talk about it. Which one did you get out of curiosity? Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Chabs, what is your favorite cup of coffee? What is your go-to drink? What is everybody's go-to drink? What are we getting when I'm taking y'all to the cafe together? Everybody, all of us here, we're going to the cafe. What am I buying? Depends on the weather for me. You know, I've never been able to get into hot coffee. I know that might be blasphemous to say, but like I've never ever, I don't know. I like hot tea, but like I just never like hot coffee. I'll always take literally everything iced. I'll take pumpkin spice latte iced. I'll take a cappuccino iced. I'll take iced macchiato. I'm just not crazy about like hot drinks for some reason, except tea. Tea, I almost feel like is always better hot, in my opinion. So now that mouthfeel, I'm using this to describe every food and drink. It doesn't quite have that mouthfeel. Right, Avenge? Let's see here. Yo, so far so good. Let's go. Kroger's caramel cappuccino K-cups. Ooh, I've actually don't think I've ever had one of those K-cups before. I don't know if I've ever even been offered. I feel like most people I've ever been in the position where I've had coffee with, it's always been like ground beans coffee, like regular coffee, you know? Hot milk tea. Is that exactly how it sounds, Carrion? I guess that is the thing, right? Milk and tea. I always forget about that. We tried that a year ago, and I think it was English breakfast tea. Yeah, I think it was English breakfast tea we had, and we put some milk in it, and it was good. But I guess I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm so used to not having milk and tea. Condensed milk. Isn't condensed milk like thicker milk? Thicker milk? Yo, ambitious tacos. Welcome in, tacos. How you doing today? Who here has never tried milk and tea before? I know it's definitely Americans are not, what's the word? Privy? Is that the word? I want to try to sound smart today. I don't think Americans are as privy. I don't even know if that's the word. To the milk and tea game, you know? Why do you hate me? Wait, who hates Zach? Hero 8. Oh, Hero 8 can no stream in 1080p as well. Have a second cam for my adventures, maybe a stream. Yo, some IRL streams. I'm excited. I'm always excited for legendary moves. How you doing today, my friend? Hero 8. Dude, I have the Hero 4. I tried to set it up kind of what you were saying, Zach, over here on like trying to get a second cam going. I just couldn't figure it out. I don't know if it's like equipped to do it. Also, the battery was like super duper dead. I love coffee with condensed milk. Coffee with condensed milk. I don't know if I've ever had it. Condensed milk. I don't even know if I've ever had condensed milk. Is that like a thicker milk? It's sweet, and so I can't have too much of it. Like sweet milk. Condensed milk. Is this like a normal thing? Look for a bit. Need to do some chores I didn't do earlier. Sounds like a plan, Carrion. Thank you again for the incredible raid. Thank you again for all the love. I love you to pieces, Carrion. I love you to pieces. I miss you. I miss having Carrion chats. Carrion's one of my favorite human beings I've ever met in existence. Y'all need Carrion. I'm telling you, it's just true. Killer Draco, how you doing today, dude? Condensed milk is amazing. Please don't tempt me with a second camera. Yo, Zach's setup is just... Zach's got the setup. Zach's got the setup for real. I want to see this. Killer Draco, help me out here. Have you ever had condensed milk? Condensed milk. I just really don't feel like I don't know if I've ever had this before. I mean, maybe I have. Hold on. Let's go over here. Come with me, my friends. Oh, it's so thick. Ooh, sweetened milk. I don't know. Is that normal? Is that a normal thing? Lots of The diamond looks good on you. Oh, right. Iris, that diamond is just popping off the screen. It looks magnificent. I love everyone here. I love you, Ambitious Tacos. You amazing sauce, my friend. I really don't know if I've like ever heard of this. I mean, it looks, is it supposed to be like caramel? Like, is it kind of have that like a caramel consistency? I don't know. It kind of looks like vanilla syrup. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, if we're being honest, it kind of looks like something else. I'm not saying anything though. I'm not saying anything. We a PG stream over here. I love my 2 camera setup, thinking about a second capture card, but afraid that setup won't be able to handle it. Ooh, dad versus. Do you have like one on like right side of you, left side of you, in between? I think the cool ones are when you have like the GoPro or something at the very corner of your room and it's like in a blurred out BRB screen, or it's a blurred out like starting soon screen. I think those are pretty cool. Gonna lurk, need to start sending things in audio test for return today. Love you, Zephy and chat. Love you to pieces, Fortune Cookie. You awesome sauce. You amazing sauce. I'm excited for the legendary Fortune return. We used it for is pouring over a cake for tres de leches. Okay, I could kind of see that. It looks like it has that sweeterness to it, right? I used to put a spoonful on bread and eat it like that. I've never heard of this before. Jen, welcome in. Jen is online. Jen is online. Have you ever heard of condensed milk? Am I literally the only person in this universe that has never used condensed milk before? Maybe wifey is the chef, so maybe she has used it and I'm just not aware. Here and working and lurking. Always got to get some twerking. We got to make that into a song. Lurking and twerking. Hopefully you got no. Let's rewind that. Lurking and twerking. Gotta get some twerking. I don't know. My coffee's kicking in. Bear with me. Yo, Jesus lags dual swords in the house. How you doing today, dude? Welcome in, legend. But we'll be returning later today. And I'm excited. Let's go, Gojira. Let's go, my dude. What you gonna be playing? Sweet. Oh, Iris, my bad. Sweetened condensed milk is used in drinks like Vietnamese coffee and desserts. It's a critical ingredient in tres leches cake and coquito, Puerto Rican eggnog. Oh my God, it's gonna be eggnog season soon. I'm a fan of eggnog. My tummy's a fan of eggnog. My pants are not a fan of eggnog. Who here likes eggnog? Who here is excited for eggnog season? All the love, all the good vibes, all the hype, all the taco love, all the Jesus love, all the Chabs love, all the Killer Draco love, all the beautiful love. I think Animal Crossing Animal Crossing's such a good game. It's such a chill game. Same with Stardew Valley. Like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, maybe Minecraft. Would Minecraft be in that same kind of like chill vibes? Oh, I know. Gentari, hold on. What is this called again? It's like there was this eggnog I've had that is literally the greatest thing in existence. King Fink the Magnificent. The party can officially start, my friends. Eggnog sounds like my worst nightmare. It's so good. It's so good. What was that thing called? It was like eggnog. Oh, I don't even know. It's like an alcohol brand, but there's no alcohol in it, but it's really good. It's like spiced eggnog. Oh, maybe it is just, oh, maybe it's this Southern Comfort. This, everybody. Has anybody tried this before? I'm telling y'all, maybe it is the vanilla spice one. I'm telling y'all, this is like the nectar of the gods. This is, I don't even have words appropriate for how good this is. It's good. It's good. This holiday season, you all got to find this in your local grocery store and grab it. It's so good. I got Zephy love. My morning has been made. Chabs, you always get the biggest of hugs and the biggest of love because you are the biggest of love, my friend. You are amazing sauce. I can't eat eggs. Sag, is there a way to make eggnog without eggs? Is there like egg substitutes or like fake eggs? Fake eggs? That's hard to say. Yo, Angie Muff, welcome in. I love how I hopped in and it's talking about eggnog. Eggnog, it's gonna be eggnog season. Oh, and look how pretty they all are. Like, oh my goodness. Right? Like, who wants to come have eggnog with me? Maybe put a little bit of rum in it. Maybe you know, have a I'm trying to think TOS appropriate, everybody. Yo, Ziada Z, the beautiful and magnificent. How you doing today, my dude? Yo, chai tea latte. Chai tea lattes are like my weakness. They're so good. I'm trying so hard to eat healthy and not do anything to kill my tummy gut. But actually, as I've been drinking a lot more water, not drinking soda, not drinking alcohol, not drinking anything like that, I feel like I'm sleeping so much better. And I feel like I'm not getting those like weird tummy gurgles anymore. Has anybody like stopped drinking alcohol or anything funky and you've noticed like your tummy just feels so much better? Without eggs, eggnog would just be nog. I mean, nog is still good. A-nog. A-nog. I always felt like GG nog is just an acceptable excuse for getting drunk at family parties. I mean, sometimes the best, depending how drunk, sometimes the only way to get through family parties is to get a little drunk. Sometimes. I'm doing great. How is your morning going? I'm doing pretty good, honestly. Ziada, I didn't have any ice. I forgot to make ice last night, so I just got pure espresso. So we're talking about espresso, and then that led to condensed milk. Have you ever heard of condensed milk? I guess condensed milk is pretty popular. And then we started talking about eggnog. Literally only have 1 cup of eggnog a year. The thickness of it throws me off. I do like the taste of it. Do you ever like not water it down, but like I know some people will put like just a dash of milk in it just to kind of thin it out a little bit. Condensed milk is bae. I use it a lot in baking. Interesting. Maybe I'm gonna ask wifey next time I talk to her. I'm like, do you ever use condensed milk? Is this a thing? I want coffee now. I got it. All right, Ziada, tacos, everybody, king. Legendary king, Angie Muff. I was talking that I'm taking you all to the barista. What kind of coffee are we all getting together? What am I buying y'all? What's your go-to coffee order? Egg not? Egg not? Wait, egg not? Egg not is a thing? Oh, wow. I'm getting some scandalous, I'm getting some interesting looking ads. All right. Egg not. I mean, these all kind of look noggy. Noggy. That's the word of the day. Feeling kind of noggy today. I like eggnog. Zeth's world's been expanded as he learns of condensed milk. It really has. I don't know. I feel like maybe that's what wifey used. Sometimes she gets these little cups of, I thought it was whipping cream though. I thought that was different. I'm gonna tell her next time, or like when she wakes up and be like, have you ever heard of condensed milk? Ad blocker. I do have an ad blocker. It wasn't exactly an ad. I think it was like egg not, and then Google thought it was something else, so it was in shopping images, and yeah, probably shouldn't show specific TOS stuff on stream, right? Mocha, yo, mochas are good. Mochas are good. I could share the fantastic Trace Leche's recipe I've used in your Discord. Yo, let's go. I'm excited. Let's do it, Gentari. We should have a baking stream. Is that an American thing? I've never seen it here. Eggnog? Or an ad blocker? Shot in the dark wakes me right up. Cheers, Zach. And cheers, Ziada and Killer Draco and Jesus and Tacos and Muffs and Dark Phoenix and Iris and all the beautiful friends. Good coffee cheers for a beautiful day ahead. See, the thing with this though is I kind of feel like, I don't know, I'm getting sad that it's getting cooler. Espresso doesn't have the same oomph, you know, when it's getting cold. Bork Nugget, welcome in. How you doing today, Nugget? Yeeting my way downtown. How does the rest of the lyrics go? Walking fast. And I'm homebound. Bacon with Zeph. Bacon with Zeph. Name of my new YouTube channel. Yo. What? Oh my God. Mr. Dandy Raid? Mr. Dandy Raid? A Mr. Dandy Raid? Mr. Dandy, dude. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, everybody. Exasternate, welcome in. Oh my goodness. Notorious Potato. Always a pleasure seeing the potato-ness. Athena girl, welcome in, my friends. How's everybody doing? Sax. Welcome in, legend. Bloods. Welcome in, Bloods. How you doing today? Welcome in, Raiders. For anybody new here, my name is Zeph. We're going to be playing some ABZû here in a minute. We are talking about condensed milk and coffee beverages and eggnog and good beverages. Mr. Dandy, what's your coffee of choice? I'm taking y'all to the barista. What am I getting you? Dark spice candy, welcome in. What am I getting you? Sax, what's your go-to coffee order? While culinary historians debate its lineage, most agree eggnog originated from the early medieval Britain. Posé, a hot milky ale-like drink. Ooh, the 13 monks were known with eggs and figs. Interesting. That sounds yummy. Eggnog's so good. Eggnog's just delicious. I'm a sucker for it. Cold brew, 12 months per year. Let's go, my friend. So I was telling everyone, well, I didn't run out. I forgot to make ice cubes last night, like the fool that I am. So we're just going straight espresso today. Just straight espresso. So it's just good sweetened for cooking your bacon. Fresh milk for the win. I was thinking about swapping my milk, honestly. I've always been such a... Yo, Chabs, thank you so much for the biddy love. Gotta go, but thanks for being you, friend. Chabs, thank you for hanging out, my friend. Thank you for being you. I cannot wait for the next Chabs stream. Appreciate you to pieces, my friend. I hope you have an amazing Friday and an amazing weekend. You are amazing, Chabs. Mocha makes any day better. Mocha does. That's so true. It's just always so good. I'll have a little bit of kick ass from the Kicking Horse Coffee Company. I'm down. I got a filter. I was gonna be like, I'm down to get my ass kicked, but I guess that wouldn't quite be phrased correctly. Mango and milk. Yo, that sounds interesting. What I actually make for myself involves with toasted marshmallows, flavor syrup. Yo, holy crap. That sounds really good, Bork Nugget. That sounds like wifey's kind of drink. She likes the sweeter kind of drinks like that. I'll talk about coffee, but not hot chocolate with cream. Oh, hot chocolate is really good. It really, really is. From time to time, have you ever had an affogato? Affogato. I don't know if I've ever heard of that before. Has anybody here ever heard of an affogato? God, I'm probably butchering that name. I'm sorry. Affogato. Let's check it out. Come to the Google side of things with me, my friends. Whoa. Dude, that's like an ice cream. Interesting. Ooh, and like a whiskey glass? Yo. Like some vanilla ice cream. What is that? Caramel? Yeah, 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream. Got to be high quality. 1 shot espresso. 1 tablespoon of nut or coffee liqueur. Dark chocolate. Always got to go for dark chocolate. Always got to go dark chocolate. Yo, that looks really good. Affogato. That is my second thing today. So I'm learning about condensed milk and I'm learning about affogato recipes. I feel like there's got to be a better way of saying that. Affogato, right? I'm very picky with my hot chocolate. I only drink the bars you melt. See, Meneer chocolate bars that you melt. I make avocado at home. What? BRB, have a quick minute. Got to listen in on Sounds Like a Plan. Mr. Dandy, thank you so much for the epic raid. And everybody, where are my manners? Everybody here, if you do not know who the beautiful and the legendary and the magnificent Mr. Dandy is, I talk about Mr. Dandy all the time. Seriously, Mr. Dandy is like one of my favorite streamers on Twitch. Has so many cool aspects of his stream that involve like interactions and being able to customize and control his stream. And one of the kindest human beings on the planet. Y'all need Mr. Dandy love in your life. I think most everybody here knows who Mr. Dandy is. But if you do not know who Mr. Dandy is, you should go check out Mr. Dandy. I promise you will not be disappointed. Mr. Dandy is awesome. Mr. Dandy is really, really awesome. It's Diet Breaker right there. It looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. I need to order lunch. BRB. Yo, lunch sounds pretty good. Lunch sounds good. Never heard of him. Actually, Exarnerate. I'm sorry. My brain isn't working. I need more coffee. We were talking the other day about, was it you that's done the like hate raid bot ban software thing? I think Xcarnate. Oh my God. More coffee. Cheers. I'm sorry. Brain's not working yet. I gotta try to reactivate it. Oh my goodness. Could I call you Nate? Would that be okay? Would that be okay, Nate? I don't know why, but it took me like weeks to get down Dahlia's name. I was overthinking Dahlia's name to the most hilarious end, and I don't know why, but I could not get Dahlia's name down. And it's like the easy, I don't know, it's like a super easy name, but I'd be like Dahlia, and she was laughing her ass off so much, and I'm like, I'm sorry, my brain just isn't putting 2 + 2 together right now. It's not working. Name isn't Nate, most turned into X. All right, sounds like a plan. X is making that AI that will kill us, making the AI that will kill us all. Yo, you need any input? Need any assistance? Does anybody else kind of feel like as they get older, they kind of start to see, you know, how sometimes supervillains could come to be in the movies? I don't know. I feel like when I watch good villains, when I watch good superhero movies now, I'm like, I don't agree with, you know, everything, but I kind of see how you got there sometimes. Does anybody else kind of feel that as you get older? Some of that nihilism a little bit, just a little bit. You're like Lex Luthor. I mean, I see what you're going for. We already have supervisions. They're called CEOs. Yeah. Yep. Give me that Thanos glove. I don't agree with them, but I try to understand. I mean, kind of like, I don't know, just dark villains. I've always found so fascinating, you know, not that like if I was in Thanos's position, I would want to do that. But like, you know, when you listen to good evil stories, I feel like a good villain makes you understand how they got there while not necessarily wanting to agree with them. Right? Anybody else kind of get that? Anyways, we're going to play ABZÜ today, my friends. I've wanted to play this game for a super long time. And I randomly got it on a Steam sale a couple days ago, or like a week or two ago. It looks really pretty. Has anybody else here played ABZÜ out of curiosity? Anybody else here? I think Zeph, sometimes I like an unhinged villain, sometimes who's just fun to hate, like Kefka, or like Joker. Like that's what makes Joker so much fun, is you're just like, he's just so crazy. He's so unpredictable, and that unpredictability is what makes him so scary. I even think that's how people are in real life. Like I'm not scared anymore of the big old tough macho baddie. Like I'm more scared of the twitchy kind of crazy person who like you just can't predict, and you're like, I don't know what you're gonna do. That to me is a little bit more scary. What are we doing, computer? I think my computer seems to not be a fan of this game. I don't know, it like steals my mouse. Yo, X, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. An absolute pleasure to have you, my friend. I love a good villain. No, I've never played. I'm excited to see it too. It looks really pretty if my mouse wants to work. Is it my mouse? Is it the game? Sometimes I feel like some of these games just like eat my mouse. Do y'all know what I'm talking about, or am I just crazy? I'm like trying to go from game to like OBS or this side, and it just eats it. It's like, no, you don't get to do none of that. Yo, Chad, welcome in, Chad. And Iris, yo, thank you so much for the 21 gifted sub and the tier 1 gifted sub to X. Appreciate you, Iris. Appreciate you, X. Appreciate you, Chad. Appreciate you, Z. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if my computer wants to be a little bit more friendly. All right, ABZÜ. Do y'all see that Final Fantasy 14 right there? One of these days we're gonna play it. Thanos was a dude that murdered half the universe literally so he could bang Lady Death. That's not really a great villain, let's be honest. Yeah, crazy ass things people do for love, right? I mean, isn't that even kind of like how Hades and all of that came to be? Wasn't Hades' whole thing was because of he was in love? I'm telling y'all, people do crazy shit for love. Like, I mean, I moved 1,000 miles away 2 days after high school graduation, so I feel that. Yo, Nod, welcome in, and Kiwi, the magnificent pirate. How you doing today, Kiwi? You fall down the Final Fantasy 14 hole, you can't get out. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, but it just looks, everybody says it's amazing. I feel like I gotta see it, you know? All right, I'm just gonna go to full screen and we'll try that. Stop eating my mouse. All right, we're launching ABZÜ. Everybody hold on, we're launching into ABZÜ territory. I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. Yo, who sung that? Who was Meatloaf? Was it Meatloaf? Is Meatloaf who wrote that song? I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. Maybe ABZÜ. We thinking over here. Play 14 online with us. One of us. Got hooked up to storage limitations. Oh, had to stop. Okay, my friends. Y'all ready for some ABZÜ? Has any Kiwi, have you ever played this game? Z, have you ever played this game? Anybody else ever played this game? Paradise by the Dashboard, I think. Paradise by the Dashboard. To do stuff tomorrow, so I'm gonna be lurking. Sounds like a plan. Kiwi, thank you so much for the epic lurk. Love you to pieces. I have it. What is ABZÜ? I literally don't know. I haven't seen any screenshots of this. The only thing I've read is a lot of different websites have said it's like one of the best indie games of all time, so I literally know nothing. Yo, Muff, thank you so much for the epic lurk, my friend. Appreciate you. We'll also lurk as I may play this. Sounds like a plan, Iris. Thank you all so much for the epic lurks. Z, you have played it. What did you think about it? I think you're the only one. I tried playing it and got mad. Oh no. I might need more coffee. Is it like a puzzle game? I love a pizza for breakfast with a hint of Cajun spices. Cajun spice is good. Cajun is good. Cajun's really good. Wifey is like such a pro at that. Like the difference between her making food and me making food is she takes that extra step to give the spices on it, to sprinkle the love on it. I kind of just bake it and then I'm like, it's done. Right? I did start Grist because of you and I've been in love with it. Yes, Chad, let's go. Isn't it like one of the most beautiful games of all time? Grist was up there with Journey for like a life-changing kind of game for me. Literally, I finished it and I was like, I just want to go back through and replay it right away. And I have been listening to the soundtrack on repeat ever since I finished it. It's that good. Yes, Dark Phoenix. If y'all don't even play Grist, just listen to the OST. The soundtrack is on Spotify. It is like chills. It's so good. But it's mostly an exploration game. Interesting. All right, let's see what it's about. I mean, it looks pretty right away. Looks super pretty. There's an episode of Love, Death, Robots on Netflix called, what is it called? Zuma Blue, I think. Very much reminds me of this. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but it was also incredibly gorgeous. Look at all the fishies. Look at all the fishies. Yo, that's a good deal, Nah. That's a super good deal. But it's mostly an exploration game. I'm curious to see, are we exploring the sea? The ocean? Could you all imagine if we lived in the ocean? What would it be like to just swim up and down? If we had up and down kind of travel, that'd be so interesting. Oh, I mean, it's already very pretty. I like the blue. This is like my kind of blue. Maybe work lurking, so I've got a meeting this morning, but I hope ABZÜ treats you well. Killer Draco, I hope the meeting treats you well. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Love you so much to pieces always, my friend. I appreciate you, Killer Draco. One of the best humans in existence. Singing Under the Sea to annoy all my friends. Okay. We're working. Ooh, it looks very, very, very colorful. Interesting you can see the bottom though. Watch Portal play this a little bit. It'd be terrifying. Have you watched literally any ocean documentary? Almost everything wants to eat you. I mean, you could be the big fish though. Like what if you're the shark, Ziada? What if you're the whale? What if you're the dolphin? Your tree feeds redeem bug out, tried to redeem, but it was available, but didn't post the message. Now it's unbelievably odd. We did get one 40 minutes ago, so it should be working. I feel like is Treat Feast not working for anybody else? I guess this like literally takes my mouse by control. Whoa, hello. What are we doing? What are we doing? I second this. Oh, living in the ocean. Oh, let me double check. Is anybody else able to claim Treat Feast out of curiosity? It didn't work for me. I tried as well and instead was out of stock. Interesting. I like Man Eater, the game where you eat everything. Yo, there's some cool games I've seen, like what do you call it? Like the simulator ones, the lawnmower ones, and Power Wash Simulator. Let's see if I can claim it. It better let me, right? Treat Feast. Oh, it does say out of stock. Unless it's on the cooldown. I think maybe it might be on the cooldown. I got you. We'll do some puppy treats. We'll do some puppy treats. Whoa. Hello. Power Wash Simulator should be game of the year for 21. I haven't seen it, or I haven't played it, but I've watched. I feel like everybody's played it. It looks awesome. Can't afford the Tea Feast. I got you. I got you. We'll do Tea Feast on Zeph. I got you. All right, but here's the question, everybody. Should we do leave-its? Should we do catches? We've been doing shakes. People have been liking shakes. You can't get the lines or the smells that I'm looking for. I mean, that's a real thing, Zach. Like when you mow the lawn mowing smell, that's a real part of it. I think it says we should be working. I think it says we should. Doggo ate the stream. Doggo was too strong. The Layla powers. Layla powers are real. Are we back? Does it look like we're back? Layla's just waiting over here. She's just ready. Yeah, ABZû crashed and like it did something to the monitor and yep, we back. Okay, sounds good, X. Sounds good. Yeah, ABZû crashed and for some reason it took the whole computer with it. Took OBS with it. I know, King. Just can't have anything. I need to find a second GPU. Okay. We'll do leave-its. After all of that, we'll make her leave it since she broke the stream. Love you, Layla. Driver roll, fix it back. Oh, were you having some GP issues as well, Nod? Oh, what was that? What was that attitudiness? I saw that. You leave it. You leave it. It's not a Twitch crash. Oh, that is so true, Gojira. It's so true. It is not a Twitch stream without some kind of crashing. Earlier when I plugged in my keyboard, right? We're like, why can't tech just work sometimes, right, Layla? Oh, evil. I can redeem it now, but I'll leave for someone else later. Okay, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. All right, Layla. All right, Layla. You leaving it? You leave it? And she does look kind of sad. You getting a puppy treat. Get it. Oh, don't you be biting my boobie again. You already did that before. All right. Next up, we got the Snoot. We got the Side-Eye Boogeyman. Hi, Boogeyman. Hi, buddy. You getting a puppy treat? Are you happy? This one's on me. Nobody's paying for this one. This one's on me. Oop. The Boogeyman, I missed you. I know, he's so cute. Every time I'm done streaming, I'm like, Boogeyman, come here. All right. And I mean, can we just look at how cute his eyes are? He does have pretty adorable eyes. I know the eyes are ridiculous. Get it. Oh yeah, so good, so good. Ellie, yo, Charizard, welcome in. How you doing today? New emote to Boogie Eyes. Snoot thinks leave it's pure torture. He's snooting. He's pretty ridiculous. All right. We did get Ellie to shake earlier. She won't do leave-its. She's a pain in the butt when it comes. Yeah, you see it. If I even say the word, like watch it. If I say the word, she'll get super sus. Leave it. She is not a fan of leave it. On the hind legs, she can do it if she's sitting down, but on her hind legs, she hates it. Ellie, come here. Okay, come here. Come here. All right. No. Trust me. You can just have it. You can just have it. Oh my goodness. So ridiculous. Jesus would be more of a spear guy. I always figured Jesus would be more of a white mage, maybe a red mage. Bad Joe isn't a fan of Leave It either. He runs away. They just know. I think it's Sax. They know that if they don't do the Leave It's, they can still get the treats. So, I mean, maybe Ellie is really the super smart one, right? My docs don't understand Leave It. Ellie. Do you understand? She can do Leave It. She really, really can. She just won't do it while she's standing up. She's pretty picky. Yeah, are you pretty picky? Love you. Love you bunches. You're so cute. You're so cute. Okay. And so furry. Hair everywhere. Every time I'm done streaming, there's just hair all over my desk. Yo, Chonky in the house. How you doing today, my dude? Welcome in. Extremely late to the raid. Congrats on 2K, Zeph, dude. Thank you so much, Chonky. I super appreciate it, my friend. Love you to pieces. I'm not usually one who keeps track of follower numbers or anything. That's not something like I'm particularly concerned of, but I did notice it and I was like, holy crap. Like it's time is just pushing on by, right? Yo, Killer Marico in the house. How you doing today, my friend? Oh, thank you all so much, Sax. Thank you, Sax. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Potato. Thank you all, my friends. Love you all to pieces so much. Really, truly, I very much believe that none of this would be possible without every single one of you. So you all are absolutely the real MVPs. Stream did crash, or not stream. Well, stream did crash too, but ABZû did crash. So I'm going to try to... Spiffy staff. We literally just did tease like 2 minutes ago. Could I hold off on tease for like we got 3 more? Holy crap, that's so loud. I can wait. Okay, I'm like, could we maybe wait like 15 minutes? I'm gonna try to change some settings real quick in ABZû. I think my problem was I put it on 4K and my GPU doesn't like 4K. I guess at least with everything else it's doing. So let's go. Where is it at? Maybe full screen? Yeah, display resolution. Let's just drop it down to 1080. Nice and easy. Yo, Chunky, have you played ABZû before? Spiffy Steph, have you played ABZû before? Got a smart watch tonight. Oh, Apple Watch for the win. You know, y'all know I'm a big Apple Watch fan. All right, we're restarting it. Is that working? Let's try it again, y'all. I haven't heard of this. Looks pretty though. It does look really, really pretty. It looks very watery. Come on, ABZû. All right, round 3. Let's see if it'll work. Thank you all for your patience. I'm sorry it's being a pain in the booty. Can we full screen? Can we full screen? Anything? Please? Pretty please? With the cherry on top. 4040p runs good on mine and sure yours will crush it. I think it's just because I have too much going on, honestly. Like you saw that delay right there. I mean, I got like monster specs and it just doesn't even matter. All right, full screen on. I don't even know. I mean, I got a 3090 and a 5950X and it's just, I don't know. Looks like it kind of does look a little bit like a diver simulation. Can you stop crashing, ABZû? See, this is, I will be honest, this is the one nice thing about playing on PlayStation is you kind of just pop the disc in and it kind of works. So sometimes on PC, you gotta finagle stuff a little bit more, but usually you can get it to look nicer. So give and take, right? It's like an underwater version of Journey. If it's an underwater version of Journey, I'm going to be stoked with that because playing Gris, playing Journey, those are like 2 of the most incredible games I've ever seen in my life. So I'm here for it. All right, let's try it again. No crashing this time. See, the only thing is though too, is it like takes, yeah, it like takes my mouse away from me. So I guess no mouse. Missed you playing Gris, Chonky. It was one of those games, honestly. It was so good. Probably the best. Oh, I don't want to say the most. I don't think it's the best game I've ever played, but like the most beautiful game I've ever played. Yeah, and the music I've been listening to nonstop. Wow. Okay. The ocean. Would you want to live in the ocean, Chonky? Z and a couple of us were talking about it earlier. how terrifying it would be to live in the ocean. Like imagine just like being able to go up and down like that. Whoa, yeah. Whoa. Okay. Like having an up and down kind of travel. Indisputably Griss's art. Yes, I agree hardcore. Saw a trailer for this game. It's like the most beautiful. Yes, the most beautiful game I've ever played. Music reminds me of Tomb Raider. Dark Phoenix. I've never played Tomb Raider before. Playing ABZû. Yes, Lion. Never played it before. Boost. All right, we're boosting. Look at all the fishies though. I mean, when I was growing up, honestly, I really wanted to be a marine biologist. So I wanted to do stuff like this. I don't know. It still would be really cool. Oh, are we talking to the fish? What does our fish friend have to say? Hold to ride. Interesting. Goliath grouper. I honestly had no idea I'd be playing a diving simulator game today. Wow, though. Whoa. Wow. See, I think this would be really cool to do. Like in real life. And the music, yo, the music's really good. Really soft and pretty. Yeah, this looks really, really pretty, honestly. This might sound so weird, but like, I really feel like I've had dreams about a place that looks very similar to this before. Like underwater with like a green forest. I don't know. That might be getting into something, but like, I swear I've had dreams that look very similar to this before. So I randomly woke up in the middle of the night having a panic attack. Like ABZÜ is one of my all-time favorite chill games. You were super helping with my anxiety. Dude, I got you, Lion. Hell yes, my friend. I'm sorry you're not feeling too good though. I've had that before where you just wake up, and I've had times before where I just wake up and I don't know how emotional I want to get, but I've had thoughts, you know, kind of just waking up in the middle of the night and thinking about long lost memories or anxiety's no fun. I wouldn't love underwater. I don't do well under pressure, Chonky. I just saw that. It would be really interesting to have like a 3D up and down traveling plane though. It'd be really cool. Wifey and I just watched, what's the new Pixar movie? Is it Luca? I think it is Luca. And it was kind of similar to that. Like lived underwater and then would go up on land. So it kind of made me think like, what would it be like to live underwater? Is it possible at all real quick to change? Yeah, camera. Yeah, let's try. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's a little bit more normal. I have a 5 grid penalty. I hate being in the middle grid. Now you can read that I can refresh so I count as a regular dude. You always a regular dude, my friend. You always a regular dude. Oh. Sorry, I think my computer's a little delayed. Okay. Let's go say hi to our friend. Thank you all for your patience too with like getting this up and running. I don't know why my computer was being a pain in the butt. Yo, Golly, how you doing today, dude? Look, that's a lot of ET stuff down there. Living there. I don't know. I feel like I would be so fascinated with this. That was a big reason I was nudging Wifey that we should look at moving to Hawaii. What are we doing? Am I following you? Are you following me? It's just to be able to like have a water life, you know? To go scuba diving, to go surfing. I think he follows me. Okay, yeah, we'll just kind of go move around. I've always wanted to do stuff like this, or go surfing, or just live in the water. But of course, living in Washington, you know, Pacific Northwest, not really ideal for swimming. It's freezing ass cold here. I've also dreamed about being underwater or living underwater. Wish I lived you out. I probably fixed all those PC issues. New PC should not be having all these issues. Are there still issues? Are y'all encountering funkiness with the stream? I don't know what it is. At first I thought it was because I was recording and streaming, which I used to do, but yeah, I'm not even recording now. There shouldn't be any issues now. I mean, in general, no funkiness here. All right. Sounds like a plan, my friends. Why go to Hawaii pacifically? I don't know. The U.S. Virgin Islands would be interesting too. What are we doing? We holding? Oh, there we go. Maybe we're finding these. I mean, like the trapicalness. Has anybody else ever wanted to live, you know, somewhere super tropical like that? I'm very jealous of those people who can live. Okay, I think we're collecting these is what I'm getting. Those people who have like a home in one part of the world and then like a second home in somewhere tropical. I'm very jealous of that. That would be cool. Yo, Chad, thank you so much for the lurk, my friend. I appreciate you, my friend. It's a really nice game, Mr. Dandy. Have you played this before? I'm guessing we're collecting stuff. We're going on a little bit of a collection adventure. Maybe beautiful, but that means mosquitoes. Yeah, mosquitoes are no fun. But actually, Spiffy Steph, there wouldn't be mosquitoes if we go in underwater. So, you know, right? Yo, Jolly Green Carl, welcome in. Carl, how you doing today? Really relaxing. Yeah, it's a vibe so far. I like it. I like that like flute right there. Do. I will say honestly, I miss playing music so much. I've been thinking about it more and more recently, but like it's hard to explain for like people that have like never played in a group setting, but like it'd be really cool to I miss playing in like band and playing with people. I don't know why the flute just made me randomly think of that, but this is your boss speaking. Stop relaxing, get back to work. When's the next music stream? So that was, if we hit our sub goal for the month, I was planning on doing another piano stream. So that was the plan. I want to jam with stuff. I want to jam with sax, dude. I want to talk music theory. And I was telling wifey, I'm like, I just want to have music theory conversations with sax. I want to be like, let's talk about weird chords. I like weird jazzy chords. I like dissonant, crazy sounding funky chords that sound odd and then resolve beautifully. I feel like we would have a great music talk sax. Yeah, like imagine just let's go up. Like we can't do that. Let's go down. It's like living underwater it's almost like flying, right? Exactly, that exact chord. Let's play that exact chord. You know, back in the day in jazz band, I probably could have played that. What is that? Like a C sharp, major 7th, flat 9, flat 13th. I could play a 13. I'm like trying to think about it now. It's probably an awful sounding chord. I'm like trying to like imagine it on the guitar. I always like imagine chords and music on the guitar, and then I usually translate them to the piano. Do you do something like that, sax? I've always wanted to ask other musicians that. It's because I know some musicians will like think about chords on the piano, but I started playing guitar first. So like I always think about chords and melodies and stuff on the guitar in my head, and then I translate it like onto the piano. I'm assuming we go over here, unless we can go up. Maybe we could like, yeah. Can we go up? I did that for my chase scene. We should play a racing game together. Racing games would be cool. All right. What are we thinking? Okay. I was like, is this going to be like a weird door that just opens? No, we just disintegrate it. Actually thinking keyboard harmony. When I'm improving on my E-sax, it helps me to look at the keyboard as I do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I used to do that a lot too. Would play like saxophone like while sitting at the piano, or I'd like play a chord on the piano with a sustain pedal and then just try to whoa, speaking of sharks. Ooh, should play Garfield Furious Racing. Wait, I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Is it as it sounds, like the cat Garfield Racing? That sounds like my kind of game. I bought a keyboard not knowing any chords, so I just translate them. Yeah, and that's a great way to improve your ear. I feel like a lot of times when you learn like reading music, if you focus too much on like just the reading aspect of music, it can kind of take away from your ear. It's like this scale. Whereas if you focus more on listening to the music and finding the notes with your ear, it can take away from the reading aspect, but you can massively improve your ear. I don't think one's necessarily better than the other. I think it's just like a combination of both. But yeah, people who can read music and hear it and improvise on it, like saxophonist, are a special kind of awesome. Because that's a very, very rare talent. I need to start playing piano again. It's such a... I feel like it's so meditative, you know? To just pick up a guitar or piano, or... I mean, you probably aren't picking up a piano, but you know what I mean. And just like closing your eyes and just... Even if it's strumming just a simple chord and just closing your eyes and listening to it, it's so meditative. I don't meditate. I do want to learn meditation, but I've always felt like playing music was a form of that. It's like Mario Kart, but with Garfield characters. It's really fun. Okay, hold on. I kind of want to... I'm going to take a photo of this since my mouse is not wanting to work with this game. Garfield Racing plays the Jaws theme? That would be terrifying. But I feel like sharks, from at least what I understand, they're not exactly fond of humans either. So they would much rather kind of leave us alone, or they get us misinterpreted as other animals that they think are their food. So yeah, probably just be self-equipped around them and try not to bug them too much. Can't read tab music anymore, but I sacrificed that for learning by ear. Yeah, just pick up piano and pluck some strings. Exactly. Before I go down there, I kind of want to go back real quick and see if we can fly above, maybe. Meditation is great. I try to practice it every day. I feel like I was talking about this yesterday, Lion. Like, I feel like the cheat codes to life are getting good exercise, sleeping well, having a nutritious, healthy diet, and meditation. If you can somehow incorporate those like 4 things into your life, I would even actually add moderation too. If you can add moderation for anything that makes you feel good, if you can somehow incorporate those 5 things into your life, those are kind of like the cheat codes of life. Yo, friend is doing a college major in music theory or music therapy. That's super cool. All you need is like a fluffy little golden retriever with some headphones on and music, where you're supposed to pluck the strings inside of a piano. There are, yeah. Sounds funky. I had a friend who majored in music therapy as well. It does seem really cool. Got a mega lurk now, 3rd graders. See you later. Those have Notorious Potato. Always an absolute pleasure talking to you, my potato friend. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Thank you so much for the lurk. That hammer is hitting the strings, right? Yeah, pianos are interesting how they work. I don't think there is such a thing as the best instrument of all time, but if I did have to pick like one instrument, it probably would be piano. Yeah, I don't think we can go anywhere up here. We're kind of like sectioned off maybe. Yeah, I can just use my ear whenever I'm jamming. I used to read music for alto sax, but I haven't played that in a while. What do you think, Sax? Do you think are you more on the reading side of music, or do you usually just like you improvise by ear? You use hardcore drum mode on a piano, just grab some you could, yeah. When I was in a band class, there was a piece of music we had where I think it was a marimba mallet. Yeah, it was kind of like that. Hammers covered in felt. It was, yeah, kind of like that. And was hitting like some of the bass notes to give it this weird... It's like a piano sound, but it's different. You can do so much with a piano. Yeah, gonna make some breakfast and lunch since 11 a.m. here. I hope you get some delicious lunch, Charizard. Thank you so much for the lurk, my friend. I have no jazz training, so I'm much better at reading, but Twitch actually has made me much better at improv. I feel like improv is so important, you know? Like, it is important to play music specifically as it was written, and I do struggle with that. I feel like it might be a discipline thing. A lot of times when I'm playing music, I always like add improvisation stuff in it and like add notes and improv over stuff. And I feel like that might be more of a discipline thing. Like, I just got to discipline myself not to do that. And I guess I've been doing it for so long, I just kind of accidentally do it. Yeah, improv is cool. Being able to just play chords and like know what to play over it is pretty cool. Especially when you go to like a jazz club or something and you just see the group, like they can feel the music within each other and they know what's coming next and what to play. We could talk about music forever. All right, so first impressions so far. This is actually really, really cool. I'm digging it. Spiffy Steph, are you still there by any chance? We did just hit 15 minutes, so we could do some puppy teas. What is this? We just went into like a temple underwater and came here. Why do I feel like this would be a really cool spot to have like a Bloodborne boss at? Yeah, wood hammer hitting steel string be a little too harsh, right? Yeah. But I'll hold off on the puppy teas until Spiffy Steph is here, since she redeemed them. She redeemed them right after we did them, so I didn't want to do them like right back to back. But Spiffy Steph, if you are there, we'll do some puppy teas. If not, I'll refund the points. Why do I feel like if we could stand on this water, this would be a really cool, like Dark Souls or Bloodborne boss arena. Maybe add some epic music. I'm here. All right. Sounds like a plan. We'll do some puppy teas. Right. Yeah. Manus. Manus was the, oh, you are totally fine, Spiffy Steph. You are totally fine. Ooh, that music's loud. Thank you for the lurk though. I appreciate you to pieces. And we got to do some puppy teas for Spiffy Steph, right? What should we do? You said catches, if I can recall, right? Yo, Crimin, the beautiful, the legend. How you doing, Crimin? Braum would be cool. Manus was the other one it kind of reminded me of. Manus had like a really big arena. Always catches, always catches. Puppy teas? Puppy teas? Treats. Treats. They're like deciding, they're like laying on the ground and like looking at me. They're like, is it worth it? Puppies, you always know it's worth it. Oh, Boogeyman first? Well, barely. We actually don't usually get both of them up, so this is kind of cute. Hi, Layla. Hi, Boogeyman. Hi, friends. Killed my exam today. Let's go, Crimin. Let's go, my friend. Feeling good about it? Spoiled AF today, they are. Gotta do that puppy eye coordination. The babies. This is Boogeyman. This is Layla. They're adorable fur friends. Maybe could we get Ellie up? Ellie. You stay. You got this. Could we get all three up? Ellie, come here. Oh, she's like pushing him aside. Boogeyman, come here. Come here. Up. Come here. Up. Yes. Oh my goodness. This never happens. Oh my goodness, y'all. We got the whole puppy crew here. This is like screenshot worthy. All right. We're going to do catches. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Would you look at that? The Boogeyman, the Ellie Bug, the Layla Bear. The whole wolf pack is here. All three of them. They're so cute. Okay, I'm sorry. We'll get you to tease. You see Ellie? She's ready. All right, we'll go Ellie first. Get it. Oh, okay. All right. And then she just knows to get down. They're so cute. They're so cute. She knows she got hers. All right. And the Boogeyman. Get it. All right. And look, he just gets down. He knows. She's like, wait a minute. Why are you feeding them first and not me? Yeah. How do you feel about that, Layla? And oh, get it. That was cute. I will definitely admit that was pretty cute. She was thinking that. She's like, how dare you? How dare you feed them and first and not me? Yo, Crimin, 9-month sub hype, Crimin. Crimin, you know what that means. I think we officially have a Twitch baby together. Twitch baby hype, Crimin. Thank you so much for the 9-month freaking sub love, my friend. Appreciate you so much to pieces. Thank you always, my friend. All right, we got a Twitch baby together. So Crimin, that means you get to pick the name. All defer babies. All defer babies. What about ZephyrsXP? Not for, I don't know about that. What about Zephyr? Kremer? All right, I'll stop. I'm sorry. All right, let's go swimming, everybody. Oh, and you got a clip dark phoenix. Oh, I'm excited to check it out. The fur friends are pretty cute. I will definitely admit. They're my best friends. They helped me so much. I really think as I've gotten older, I just am so convinced that there really is such a thing as a like that emotional support animal. Like honestly, the days where I come home and just like lunge on them and they, oh, it's hard to explain, but they're special. Criffer. That'd be an interesting username, Criffer. It might get mispronounced a lot. My name does get mispronounced a lot, but I love it. I love it so much. People will be like, Zephyr. I'm like, I'll roll with Zephyr. Let's do it. Interesting link for the name clip 2. Precious Bitter Dotterel Fun Run. I like it. I like it. Yo, manta rays. Decoy manta hype. Every time I see manta rays, I always think of decoy now. Everyone pronounces it differently. Cryman? I'm trying to think of how else. Cremon? Maybe Cremon? Okay, everybody, this is really pretty. This is a very pretty game so far. It's a very pretty game so far. Zephyr would be a good name if you make a mixtape. Let's do it. It's probably easier to rhyme things with fire than fur. Zephyr. Zephyr. The first time I ever heard it was when I went and raided my friend Money Benjamin, and he was like, Zephyr. Is that how I pronounce it? I was like, you pronounce it however you wish, my friend. I will take it. This is so interesting. I'm definitely getting Underwater Journey vibes. And that is not a bad thing at all. This is really pretty. This is really cool. I love how colorful it is. Like, I love these greens. And what's going on with the water? It's just kind of expanding upwards, making its own balloons. If you get angry, you would unleash Zephyr. God, Chunky, you're awesome. Zephyr. That reminds me of my friend Shadow Fury a little bit. Zephyr is a reference to a group called Jaegers and Trails. Interesting. Interesting. I remember I found the name when I went to Disneyland with my parents when I was younger. Oh, there was a ride called the Zephyr. It was one of those you sit in a rocket ship and it like spins you around, like nauseating rides. But when I looked up the definition, Zephyr means like a cool breeze, like very breezy. Very chill, very breezy. And I liked it. What is this? Like some ancient... I'm getting like ancient... I don't think that's Egyptian. But like some kind of ancient alien, maybe? Are we just a scuba diver that just happened to stumble upon an ancient alien underwater? Maybe they're not even ancient. You know? You are a cool breeze for sure. Hey, I will take it, Kiwi. I appreciate it. I know some streams try to bring the hype and all of that, and I definitely try to bring as much hype as I can, but I would definitely say I'm probably more of a chill streamer. Are you even human? Chunky, are we even human, or are we just a simulation? Well, that's the question. Are Cremon, and the way you say it, Cremon. How would you pronunciate it out of curiosity, Crimin? I meant in game. You're right. Are we even human? You know, you got a point. Maybe. Dude, Chunky, what if we're like an alien on another planet? What if this isn't even Earth? Doesn't necessarily have to be. Or are we Dancer? I like to think we are a zoo for aliens to watch. Ain't that the truth? Like, I feel like mathematically it's just most very likely that there's probably oh, Ziada, you're right. Sharks are bad. Sharks are scary. That shark just came out of nowhere and ate one of our little machine friends. Welp. Mega Sag. I feel like this is Nemo. We're like departing from the reef to go touch the butt. I pronounce that as Cremon. That's the Dutch way of saying it, but there's really not a right way to say it. You can pronounce it however you want. Cremon. I remember after months, my friend Cage told me that his name was pronounced Kage. And I was like, what? Oh, by the way, everybody, if I ever do mispronounce your name, pretty please let me know if you would like it pronounced a certain way. I want to make sure that everybody feels as included in their naming as possible. For me personally, I don't really care because I find it very enjoyable just to see how everybody pronounces my name. But absolutely, if I ever mispronounce your name, definitely let me know. Kiwi's pretty easy to say. Kiwi the pirate. See, it's like my friend Lolly. Like, I can never just say Lolly Lycan. I always got to say Lolly the legendary Lycan. Gotta, you know, I get excited for my friends. Fortune the magnificent cookie. Chonky the incredible streams. Love people saying my name wrong because it's so easy to say. Chunky? Do they say chunky? Maybe they don't see the O. Saying my name differently. Kai. I'm trying to think of like how to mispronounce it, or well, not mispronounce, just Kaiwi. You could save your breath and call me DP. Everyone else in my community is DP. DP. I guess when I think of DP, my 18 plus brain kind of thinks of something else. Whoa, we turned into a fish crew. What's that? Wait, what's that thing in Nemo that this is called? The Express. That the turtles fly through. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? There's an occasional chunky. Chanky. I guess you could swap out them with anything, right? Chanky, chonky, chunky. B40, B2, Wallaby Way, Sydney. Oh yeah, what is that like express that they were in Nemo? Yo, Koi, thank you so much, my friend, for the 2-month sub love. I super duper appreciate it, my friend. I really, really do. Thank you so much. And I love this. I love the snake. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing, right? We're snaking through this. Oh, underwater snakes are a whole different kind of terrifying. I feel like I'd rather deal with a underwater shark than a snake. I'm assuming maybe we grab the fish and they come to us. Eel boys a little bit. They're so pretty though. Oh man, this like really makes me just want to go like scuba diving. As long as you can just truly get over your nerve that you are, it's so easy to probably die if something goes wrong. Kind of like space, you know, space would be amazing to go to, but you just got to get over that fear that one bad failure could result in you dying. Because like, you know, actually I don't really even feel like I see a oxygen pack. That was cool. Does this mean there are land sharks out there? I mean, maybe. What would a land shark be? Like an alligator? Mine is Zach. Oh, but seriously, are there places like this? Is underwater like this colorful? Are there areas of the ocean that are like this? I mean, maybe. Like, doesn't this, if you take out the underwaterness of it, couldn't this feel so alien? Like, if you just somehow tell your brain that this like isn't underwater, like I feel like this is straight out of like an alien planet. It looks so cool. Most people call them tigers, but yeah, if you do that IRL, your ears would burst. By the way, like go underwater like this far down. We are pretty far down. I know there are some like super scuba divers though who can really go deep underwater without, you know, without the need of an oxygen tank. Like, I heard some people can like hold their breath for like 20 minutes. Oh, hi, little dolphin friend. Oh my goodness, this is cute. This is cool. This really makes me want to just go diving underwater. Zephyrs, it's me, yo King Zazzle. Welcome in. How you doing today? 69 69 subs, boy. Nice. 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 I just saw that. Interesting. I've been thinking about doing a subathon. I don't know. Anybody? What are all of your thoughts on subathons? I don't even know where to go. I just kind of just literally want to swim around and explore. What scares me about diving is the adjusting of pressure and the fact that you can't descend too quickly. Yeah, or you'll get the bends, right? That is kind of the one bummer of it. I mean, could you get... I don't know. It'd be cool if it was something in like sci-fi, you know, the space movies where you had a helmet on and then you like swim into something at the top when you're coming out and it like depressurizes you. But yeah, you don't want to get the bends. Doing great. How about you? I'm doing really good, honestly. We're playing ABZÜ, which is really, 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 really cool and pretty. And I've been vibing with it. Have you ever played this game, Zazzle? The highway just took you up like 50 meters in 5 seconds. Your ears would hurt like hell. Yeah. I mean, it kind of looks like we do have some kind of futuristic helmet on though. So, and you see the ears? Maybe there's some kind of prevention method in there for the ears. Gives the streamer to give back to the community as well. Yeah, I've kind of been thinking about it. I think it was, maybe it was Tacos the other day who was saying like every sub add on 2 minutes or 5 minutes or something. I think it would be cool. And then have some like sub goals. If we hit like 50 subs in the stream, I'll do this, or do a pie to the face, or do, I don't know, the stickers, or I'll write your name on me. Wink, wink. Yeah, can we go over this way? Is this a cave? Is this a cave? Maybe this is where we came out. I think that's where we came out. Okay. This is cool. This is cool. Can we ascend to the top, actually? Yeah, Ludwig did one, and yeah, it lasted over a month, right? Nope, I haven't before. What are your thoughts on it so far? Zazzle, what are your thoughts on underwater swimming? Oh my god, did you see the dolphin just jump up and... Yo, oh my god, do you see the dolphins? Holy crap, that's cute. They really do that too. Right? Doesn't this look amazing? It would be a little terrifying though, looking out and realizing there's land. Okay. I mean, a little patch of rocks. I don't know if I'd really call that land, but I guess. I really like subathons, but they are priced too harshly or they don't reach their goal. It can be bad vibes. I think if I do one again, I'll make a secret. There's no pressure on the viewers to support me. Right. That's got to be, I feel like, first and foremost, you know, like it's just something we're doing for fun. I totally feel that same way about like even my sub goal and stuff. Like if we hit it, cool, we'll have fun with it, but if not, it's not a big deal at all. Just y'all being here and chatting and viewing and lurking, and like, that's what it's all about. I stream because I love to hang out with friends and chat and get to know more about your life. Playing Monster Hunter Rise right now while watching you play. Ooh, Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter's fun. I haven't played it, but it's definitely on my list of games to play. That one looks really cool. Lurks and chats over money. Yeah, I agree. Every single time. And I mean, the thing is too, like there's so many other ways to support your favorite streamers or content creators outside of like just money. Like you could, something as simple as just liking their tweets or retweeting their tweets, or just chatting or lurking, or just even saying something nice like Heather, one of the best streamers on Twitch, hands down. How you doing today, Heather? Happy Friday, Heather. Welcome in. But like there's so many other ways. For some people, they love to give money. Like that's a big way that they love to support. But other people, it could just be, yeah, as simple as following on Twitter, retweeting tweets. you know, just chatting. There's so many other things outside of money. Retweeting, yeah. Or you know what's always a good one is just liking their announcement posts. Like, hey, I'm going live, or you know, reacting to Discord notifications. Like, that's a fun way, right? Talking to the Discord, super helpful too. Exactly. Totally agree, Spiffy Steph. How are you, King? How are you? I'm doing well. Happy Friday, y'all. I'm doing really good today too. Have you played this? You're playing it? Have you played ABZû before, Heather? I feel like Gris made me want to start drawing, and now ABZû makes me want to go diving. Yo! Wow. That was cool. We literally just jumped over the... We jumped with the dolphins. Some people swim with the dolphins. We jump in with the dolphins. I have not. I tried, got weird motion sickness, but I love watching others play it. I can kind of see that. Like, I can see that. I feel like if you played this in like VR, that could be a little nauseating, you know? Oh, Dark Phoenix, feeling relaxed watching you play this. I have the day off too, so that helps. This could definitely be like a fun game just to like play in VR or throw up on a TV and just vibe. Just listen to the music. Yeah, this would be so cool to really do. All right, everybody. Twitch scuba streaming. What do y'all think? Scuba streams incoming? I wonder how that would even work. I wonder if you can get Wi-Fi at the bottom of the ocean. I doubt it. Have you played Journey? I have. Journey and Gris are probably the two most beautiful games I've ever played in my life. Although this is like just right up there too. Just like back-to-back weeks of banger games. Just thought I'd have a good candidate for your next podcast. Could be DJ. She just had 500 followers. She's a great, consistent JRPG streamer. DJ Anime. Yeah, she's been playing Trails of Cold Steel. No, has she been... I don't know. Has she been playing Trails? Or has she been playing, I think she's been playing Yakuza, right? Interesting. Yeah, and this angle, like right here with this angle, it doesn't even look like we're underwater. It just kind of looks like we're floating. It literally looks like we're flying. A little bit. That'd be so interesting if we could just, yeah, have full up and down motion. That'd be so weird. That'd be so cool. Imagine, like, I'm not taking the elevator. I'll just swim up to the 50th floor. Or not have a fear of heights. There wouldn't be heights like that. We would just swim everywhere. That'd be so interesting. I think she's doing Trails of Arise next month. My birthday this year, I did a 12-hour stream, played Journey and Gris for the first time. Dude, it was a great birthday. Just playing one of them is a mind-bending experience, but playing both of them back to back, that is a treat. Yeah, I really, they're both so different and artistic in very different ways, but they're both so beautiful. And it's so interesting, even with this, like you feel like there's no dialogue, but you can still get the emotions, right? Speaking of queens and magnificence, how is the legendary Kyokule doing today? I feel like I always want to say ukulele because that's what Zach says. How you doing today, Kyo? It was a very pleasant surprise. Is that just me? Does anybody else call you ukulele? Have you played this before? Kyo, you can call me Queen Ukulele. Queen Ukulele. A fitting name for a queen. I will cheers to that. Oh, my espresso's getting so sag. Still delicious though. I have played it, very relaxing. It is. It is. Doesn't it just make you want to go scuba diving? What do you think? Would you ever want to go scuba diving? I did in Dark Phoenix. I forgot to fill the ice cube tray up last night, but I did fill it up right before I started streaming. So by the time the stream's done, I'll have a, oh no. Are we back? Maybe we're back. Possibly we're back. Think we might be back. Coming this fall, we're back. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. What even happened? Once sad as that, I'll be back. Chonky. Knew it was coming, Zeph. Oh no, stream dies. Ah! Why does the computer do this, Dark Phoenix? Why is this happening? Don't be, yeah, stream things happen. I agree. I agree. Man, I don't know what happened. We were literally swimming through the beautiful ocean universe and then poof. I'm sad. I'm very sad. We back. Okay. Maybe does the game auto save? Please tell me the game auto saved. Maybe. Thank y'all for your patience and hanging out. I appreciate y'all. I'm sorry. It be like that. It be like that. Can you pull up your event viewer on a computer to see if it says anything? Ooh, that's an idea. Oh my God, it literally just crashed again. What? I literally just loaded it up and it just crashed again. What? Okay, maybe you're right. Let's go. Let's all journey to Zeph's computer. See the you're still live if anything. Okay. Gabe hates your PC. Maybe it's the game is just like not having it. So how do you do your review your computer status, scan drive for errors. We found potential errors on your drive. You need a scan to fix it. Okay. Actually, hold on. Wait, computer. Maybe we shouldn't do that right now. Okay, there might be like a GPU update I need to do. Ugh. Why does this happen? Open event viewer by clicking the start button, click control panel, system security, administrative tools, so click event viewer, Windows log in the left pane. Oh no, you are good. Yeah, actually just see it right here. App crashed and then hardware error. What was the hardware error? Live kernel event 117. I know that means there's a GPU driver problem because I've had this happen many times before. Okay, I think something, and we got the blue screen of death. Oh my goodness. Yeah, live kernel event usually means something with a GPU. So do I just take the GPU out and like hit it with a hammer? Seem like ABZû hates the computer. Do you have your trim your SSD? It's like the defrag equivalent of an HDD. I don't know if I have. I really don't know if I've done that before. Trim your SSD. I've actually never heard of that. Okay. Yeah, I would take a peep at the event viewer. Okay, I'll give that a shot. I think that was kind of where I was, but click control panel. That's where we were, right? Control panel. Yes, control panel. System and security, administrative tools. All right, we're going deep into my computer, everybody. This could be very revealing of all my dark secrets. Administrative tools, and then double click event viewer. Okay. Y'all about to see. No, you won't see nothing. Oh, I don't know if I've ever been here before. Shows a blue screen or just shut off. It said there was, hold on, it's reading the data here. I don't know if I've ever been here, actually. To expand Windows log in the left pane. Windows log in the left pane. And select application. Application. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like the same place I was just at. Kind of gives a little bit more information, though. Load the DLL module not found. The ABZû stream just turned into a tech support stream. My bad, everybody. Look for the red X's for errors too. Yeah. I don't know. It says level error event ID application. It's a warning. I wonder if it just might have been using too much GPU power. Could that have been it? Like my GPU just got overloaded. And then I see it earlier as well. Interesting. Hold on, maybe we could let's try opening it again just to see what it does. Let's see if it'll be nice. Need to watch YouTube videos on only watch my phone stream. Oh, you are totally fine, Zazzle. I'll see you in a minute, my friend. Okay. Yo. Oh, sorry. I say yo a lot. My bad. Very loud underwater sounds. I think it might have auto-saved. Hopefully. Thank you all again for your patience. It truly would not be a it would not be a stream without this, right? Some kind of tech supports. Do you know your power supply? So it's 1,000 watts. So I know it's probably not the power supply, right? I feel like 1,000 watts is pretty hefty. But yeah, I don't know. It's a 3090 and a 5950X and 1,000 watts of power. It's plugged in. Temp's fine. That's a good one. Oh, let go of my mouse. What's up with the music? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, and at least over here it's showing like 58 degrees Celsius for the GPU. And then the CPU is at like 18%. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like the hardware should be decent enough, right? And 58 degrees Celsius is usually pretty good for a GPU. I'm sorry. It's kind of a pain in the butt that happened. But you know what? We'll move on. We'll continue on. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Maybe go into the graphics in the game. Dark Souls 4 Underwater Edition. Yo, Chaos Unfolding. Right. And lower them. I feel like I already lowered them, though. Yeah, we went to... let's go main menu. I think they were at 4K. And right when I loaded it up, it crashed it. So I did lower it to 1080. Let me use my atomic breath on your computer, and that better work now. Right? Even when I had my MacBook, it was just... It hated me. And now that I got the powerful PC, even that hates me. Oh, it does say render resolution. Okay, it's at native. Maybe we should lower this to should we go to 8K? Should we play in 8K, everybody? Probably not a good idea. Let's go to 1080. Yo, Austin, welcome in. How you doing today? Mine's at 58. Yeah, 58 degrees should be good for 58 degrees should be good, I feel like. So I'm in 8K. Well, I think it'll render it at 8K, but you still need an 8K monitor. Although, if you have a 4K monitor and you play 8K content on it, it does look better because it's downsampled better. Kind of like if you have a 1080p screen, still loading stuff in 4K looks better. Yo, what's good? Homies, homettes, Jasons, how you doing today, Chaos? I'm doing really good. Welcome back, Zazzle. All right, let's see if this wants to play a little bit better. See if this wants to play a little bit better. I think my problem, Dark Phoenix, and I mentioned it before, but like maybe the undoing was thinking I could run 3 4K monitors at the same time. That might have been my undoing. I guess we'll just have to get that 4090 when it comes out. Computers. Sometimes corrupt settings can make it crash, but usually the game wouldn't run at all. But you can run something. Maybe something else could be it. Maybe we should take one of these monitors out. Who wants a 4K monitor? I think it honestly is that, because I know I've tried overclocking them to like 100. They go up to 165 hertz, and I've tried overclocking them, and 2 of them will run 4K 165, but the third one won't. So I think it is something with something with that. I got you, chunky. But playing games in surround with 3 of them is a trip. Do y'all hear the music? Can you all hear the music? I can hear the music. Oh, I was the only one listening to the music, and then I looked over at OBS and I'm like, why is it just picking up my voice? Gotcha. Okay. I think we're working now. Seems a little quiet though. Just the music of your voice. Don't think my 640 would be able to work with a 4K monitor. Okay, I'm just trying to find that balance. There we go. Okay. My bad, Dark Phoenix. No pro streamer over here. I'm just a noob. My bad. Yo, A1 twins, every time Kyle pops in, we all gotta bring our arms up and flex big for the love. How you doing today, dude? At the fire station, we hit the ground running. Just want to stop by and say much love, everybody. Only the biggest of love to your beautiful self, Kyle. I hope you're having an awesome day. I hope you're going to have a kick-ass day at the fire station. Hit the ground running, my dude. Yes, well-known newbie to Twitch, ZephyrsXP. Right. I guess those 160 days of streaming didn't really do much in the beginning. Yo, Sleepy Bear, how you doing today, dude? Welcome in, man. How's the beautiful Sleepy doing today? In a meeting, but wanted to say what is up in the highest order to you, my dude? How you doing today, man? Has anybody here, what's the longest, actually out of curiosity, y'all have ever streamed in a row? Has anybody done like 10 days streams in a row, 20 days, 30 days, anything like that? I hear this is Zeph's first stream. It is. Thank you all for turning out. Getting our plaque, and I'm getting another challenge coin today for the 2 recent rescues. So today's going to be a great day. Dude, Kyle, have to get back to it though. So much love. Love you, my dude. Always the biggest of flexes for you, man. A1 twins, literally one of the goats on Twitch. Literally one of the goats on Twitch. It is just the truth. They only did 4 for me before I did 15 once. 4 life problems. Yeah, it's hard to, like, you can have a schedule for streaming, but it's hard to be consistent with it when just life throws things at you, right? Sometimes you have it all planned out and then life is like, nope, car problems, nope, health problems, nope, life problems, nope, family stuff. You can have everything sorted out and then just all of a sudden life has other plans, right? Some amazing images of the doggles on Instagram, Zeph. Just check them out. Oh, the Golden's Unleashed Instagram. Wifey's, she's done a good job with it. They're pretty cute. Yo, Cage, welcome in, Cage. How you doing today, man? Did like 8 streams in 5 days. Oof. Sounds like a lot. Does anybody here ever do like Discord watch parties with their communities and like watch movies in Discord? Cage, have you ever played this game before? So far, I am, aside from computer crashing, so far I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, are you enjoying ABZû? I am, really, yeah. Very rarely. I saw something that was funny. I saw a streamer who was doing, I think she was doing like a charity subathon thing. And if you donated, I mean, it was a lot of money. She was a bigger streamer. It was like if you donated a certain amount of money, you would get, she called it a Discord date. You would be able to have a Discord chat date with her and could like watch a movie or something. Like, that's a pretty interesting idea. A Discord date. I like it. Just finished ABZû. I haven't 100% of the trophies. It was unsustainable with unsustainable with capital U. Yeah, burnout's a real thing when you daily stream. You can get trophies in this? Maybe for collecting our little machine friends. Maybe there's more of them. Copy your pings. So if you do 3 pings, pause for a moment and 2 more. Wait. If you do 3 pings. Oh, what? Yo, that's cute. That is really cute. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I'm gonna just ping him all day now. This is a cute game though, Cage. Honestly, like, I really am enjoying this. These kind of games are just so beautiful. They just feel so, it's so different to like Dark Souls. Like Chaos was saying, Dark Souls 4 Underwater Edition. You can grab onto bigger fish. And yeah, I did try that earlier. I think we came from that way. So let's go this way. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can grab onto the swordfish. Where are you at? Can we find one? Ooh, come here. Do we grab onto the smaller ones? Maybe we can't grab onto the swordfish. It's okay. It's okay. This makes me want to go scuba diving though. Would you go scuba diving like this if you could? Yo, last tease for the puppers. Had the dog? No, I think they're good. I think they're good. We've had, I think, 4 No, 3. We've had 3. So we'll get another one. Sounds like a plan, Dark Phoenix. Let me just get over here so I remember which way we're going. All right. All right. Puppy treats. Does be... Yeah, whoa, that sound increase, my bad. Who here is a fan of the puppy treats? Who here likes the puppy treats? The helmet that gives infinite air and magical flippers and allow temporary speed swims? Sure, I'd probably go diving like that. I agree. I agree. Yeah, yo, it's Kyo puppy time. It's Cage puppy time. Dark Phoenix puppy time. All right. Puppy treats. Puppy treats. Boogeyman puppy treats. I feel like the more puppy treats they get, they start looking over down the hallway at me like, oh, is it worth it? Because I see Boogeyman's puppy eyes. I like the Boogeyman puppy eyes. Boogeyman, come here. Come here. Come here. Boogie, come here. Up. Oh, he's running away. Boogeyman. What? The disrespect. My goodness. Okay. We'll do Layla. So, Dark Phoenix, what's the plan? Should we do catches? Should we do gibbies? Should we do leave it? I'll leave it to you this time, Zeph. Okay. What do you think, Layla? What should we do? Besides drool. Should we do shakes? Shakes? With your head? Shake? I don't know if that quite counts, but that's kind of adorable, so we'll let you have it. Yeah. Is that yummy? Is that yummy, Layla? All right. Can you get down? Can you get down? All right. Ellie, Booker. Ellie, Booker. Oh, here he comes. Here he goes. Coming in like a rocket ship. Yeah. All right. Can you shake? Yeah, shake. Come on, shake. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. Hi, buddy. Nice to meet you. Hi, Boogeyman. No munch munch. All right. Ellie. Ellie. All right. You shake. Oh, you shook right away. Good girl. All right. Yeah, you cute. You adorable. You my furs friends. All the love for the fur friends. I think the shakes are pretty cute, honestly. We should try that. We should keep that in mind and do that more often. Shakes are pretty cute. Hold on. Oh, I feel like my mouse just doesn't work. Any opinions you all have? Because I feel like when I'm in ABZÜ, I can't use my mouse. I can't use my mouse on the other screens. You think they're watching chat, but they're really it's the treat they're eyeing. They are, yeah, because I usually hold it kind of like right here in front of me, which means it's kind of like right in the camera angle frame. All right, let's see where we're venturing to. Let's see what the plan is here. Where are we going? Swimming with the fishies. I'm up to 43 platinums. Oh my goodness. Last one came from upgrading Ghost of Tsushima to the director's cut on PS5, transferring over my old data. Dude, hell yeah. I don't know if I've ever asked you, Cage, what's the platinum you're most proud of? The one you look in your platinum trophy list and you're like, yeah, I did that. And for everybody, do y'all have a platinum that you're like extra proud of? Anyone out of curiosity? Your most like passionate, kick-ass platinum trophy that you got? I feel like one of the Souls ones would be tough, or like Hollow Knight or Cuphead. Well, I think you said Hollow Knight doesn't have a platinum, right? Ooh, cold espresso. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. I don't have it yet, but I'm close to platinum Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Nice. Whoa. It's orange. Shadow Fury and I have talked about Mass Effect Legendary Edition. He seems to be really loving it. I'm guessing you're really liking it too, Chonky. I find Souls games platinums more tedious than hard. Yeah, just kind of I feel like Final Fantasy 12 was like that. Like the platinum for it was just like, this is gonna take so long to do. I don't like that, you know? I feel like platinums, they should be difficult to achieve, but they shouldn't be tedious. I feel like I'd prefer difficult over tedious. Would you agree, Draco? Hollow Knight has a platinum, I just haven't gotten it yet. Is that where you have to do 112%, Cage? Never earned a platinum. I should start trying to get all this achievement before buying new games. I mean, I'd say it depends. Wow, this is really pretty. This is really cool. Zeph, it's amazing. It's been out 2 months and I've already beaten my second playthrough of the whole trilogy. Like all 3 games. Yeah, difficulty over. I agree, Draco. I agree. I feel like you and me have the same like wavelength of a lot of things, Draco. Yep, all 3 games I've been hooked. Those are big games too, right? Probably Ghost of Tsushima or Remake is my most impressive platinum. Untitled Goose Game was a fun little platinum. Starting, I'm restarting. Is it working? Is it working? Is it re-looking? Now it's dead. Oh no. Oh, why does Twitch hate me today? Why does Twitch hate me today? It says it's streaming. It says it's streaming. Twitch, why do you hate me today? Is it working? I think it's working. It looks like it's working on my phone. Welcome in, Cyanide. ABZû hates you today. I think it's working. It looks like it was working on my phone. I'm so sorry. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm having like... ABZû is like absolutely destroying my stream today. Oh my goodness. Cyanide Sugar, thank you so much for the epic raid. I really appreciate it so freaking much. I really appreciate it. Gonna get a whole cent of ad revenue this stream. I'm sorry. Why, Twitch? Oh my goodness. Black Sage, Zelos, welcome in. Cyanide Sugar, the magnificent. Oh, thank you so much for the epic raid, my friend. Everybody, please do me a big solid and go give Cyanide Sugar epic love, epic follows. Check Cyanide out if you haven't already. I swear, I promise you, she's absolutely amazing sauce. She's literally like one of the best streamers on Twitch. I promise. Everybody, you all need to go give Cyanide Sugar big follows right now. Big follows right now. Gotta get back to lurk. My bro wants to hang out. Sounds like a plan, Chonky. Thank you so much for the lurk. Let me make sure I welcome everybody in. Thomas 8989, welcome in. Black Sage Zelos, always a pleasure, my friend. Maliki, welcome in. Gojira came back into the stream crashing. Yeah, stream crashing is... We're struggling today. Bird, welcome in. How you doing today? Kiwi, we people dancing. We dancing. Oh my goodness. Pergs, welcome in, my friends. Thank you all so much. Is the PCU devil. ABZû is the PC devil in disguise. Really is. So, welcome in, everybody. My name is Zeph. Was playing ABZû 3 times now. ABZû has crashed my stream, so... I don't know if we'll continue playing ABZû. I mean, maybe I'll just download it on like PlayStation and we'll play it on PlayStation. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna just have to give away one of these 4K monitors. I think that might just be it. I played it on PlayStation. It's really good. Yeah, how did you like it? I probably got like an hour into it and it was really beautiful and really cool. Oh, I just don't know. I think it just might be like my GPU getting overloaded. I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. And Holographic Professor, my friend, thank you so much for the epic follow. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just kind of like, my brain is in like 2 different quadrants of the universe right now. It's a really chill game. It looked like it. It made me want to go scuba diving, honestly. You know what, Cyanide Sugar? I think we should maybe ask. Maybe we could have a puppy come say hi. Layla, can you come help me? Give me some love. Come here. Come here. Have you played Untitled Goose Game? I have not. But I've talked about it with a lot of friends on stream. Everyone says it's amazing. The puppy love. Yo, on the road so I can stay. Sorry, my dude. Miller time is now. You are totally fine, my friend. Thank you so much for the 7-month epic sub. I hope the road trip is going well. I hope you're driving safe. Layla, can you say thank you? Can you give big love? It's so fun and so silly. Yeah. Has a 2-player mode and wifey should play it. If she'd want to, maybe. Yeah, we can look at that. What about you, Layla? Would you want to be my co-pilot and play on... Oh, wow. I haven't had a tongue in my mouth like that in okay. You give big love. You're so cute. You're so cute. I love her so much. She's so cute. That's Layla. She is definitely the queen bee. She is definitely the queen bee. Mwah! She's adorable. She's my fur friend. Yo, Dizzy Peach, welcome in. How you doing today? Someone already mentioned it's a beautiful day and you are a horrible goose. Just look at her eyes and say, wifey, do you want to be a goose? Layla, do you want to be a goose? She'd probably chase the geese. She'd probably chase them around. We actually do have ducks in our backyard, Killer Draco, that pop in from time to time. And she just sits at the door and just like stares at them all day. It's pretty cute. My friends, we're probably, I hate to do this, we're probably going to have to hold off on ABZÜ until, like, maybe we could do ABZÜ next Friday. Does your PC say a fatal error or anything when it crashes? It keeps giving like a live kernel. That's what it did last time, at least. Let me double check. And I really do want to say again, like, it totally means the world to me, my friends, when we get epically rated. So, like, again, Cyanide Sugar, thank you for trusting your community over here. Thank you for giving love. I really do appreciate you to the moon and back. Really so much. You're amazing. It's not your fault, I know, but sometimes it does feel like my fault. Let's see. Yeah, it says live kernel event 117. Can we like flop over here? Yeah. Whoa, so bright. Dark mode. Is there a dark mode for Windows control panel? Yeah, it says live kernel 117. So did you figure out what was the game messing with your system? Yo, Kyle Mercury, how you doing today, dude? I think it was I don't know what it was. I think it just might be my GPU getting overloaded. We're kind of looking at it right now. Yeah, live kernel event 117. App crash. It says ABZÜ crashed. Kernel based. I think kernel based usually means GPU stuff. All right, I'm gonna head to bed. Bye Bert. It was a pleasure chatting with you, my friend. Thank you for coming in with the raid. Thank you for being yourself. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, or rest of your evening, I should say. Do you want to try to play something else instead or raid out? I know Fortune's just starting after a break. I was thinking that possibly, Killer Draco. Yes, and we got to do some dad jokes. Cyanide Sugar, thank you so much. I think dad jokes are always the answer, right? When in doubt, dad jokes are always the answer. All right, Cyanide Sugar, what did the scarf say to the hat? You go on ahead. I'm gonna hang around a bit longer. Hey, I get it. Tacos, I miss you, my friend. Welcome back, my friend. How you doing today? Tacos, just in time for some dad jokes. All right, we're gonna do another one. To the person who stole my antidepressant pills, I hope you're happy now. I actually think that's kind of funny. To the person who stole my antidepressant pills, I hope you're happy now. I get it. One more. Why do cows wear bells? Because their horns don't work. Why do cows wear bells? Because their horns don't work. I feel like I don't get it. Why do cows wear bells? Because their horns don't work? I'm so confused. Oh man, do you get it? But I don't like it? Okay, maybe I'm just the one that doesn't get it. I don't get it. No laughs here. Chuckles. Maybe slight chuckles, right? It's like, oh, horns, honk. Oh, gotcha. Honk, horn, like, okay. Bulls generally have horns rather than cows, and horns and bells are both instruments. Gotcha. I get it. Cows have horns on their heads, but the joke is that a car horn not working. Sometimes my brain doesn't want to work. I get it. What is all of your best dad jokes? Does anybody have a good one? There's been a couple that's like, I used to not like beard hair, but then it started growing on me. Cows don't have horns, dumbest jokes ever. Do they not? I thought they had like little itty bitty ones. What's the other one? I wanted to go to the restaurant on the moon, but I heard there's no atmosphere. I have no dad jokes. Cyanide Sugar's like, I don't need those cringe jokes in my life. Yo, Maliki, are you dad joke connoisseur? It's a pretty good one, not gonna lie. There's a couple funny ones. What was the pumpkin's favorite sport? Squash. Squash. Favorite sport, squash. What? It's a pretty good one, not gonna lie. Yo, Dizzy Peach, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Welcome in. Nothing but love and good vibes for every single person here. It's what it's all about. And some puppy love when they want to come and hang out. Went to the library and asked for a book on Pavlov's dog and Schrodinger's cat. The librarian told me that rings a bell, but I don't know if it's here or not. I think I kind of get that, like a psychology joke a little bit. Don't give away all my secrets. Yo, Malky, are you holding out? Are you holding out on the dad jokes? Did you hear about the Italian chef who died? He passed away. Some dark humor right there. Why wouldn't the Baskel stand up by itself? It was too tired. I do know that one. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Kyle Mercury here. I got one for you. All right. Why didn't the skeleton cross the road? Because he had no guts. Let's just do dad jokes. Let's just have a dad joke stream. As I suspected, someone who has been adding soil to my garden. The plot thickens. Plot of land thickens. Okay. I don't know if that one was worth the lull. I told my friend she had drawn her eyebrows on too high. She looked surprised. That's a real thing. It's a real thing. I've never drawn on eyebrows myself, but I imagine that would be tricky. Looking in the mirror and kind of like, yeah. I've never put makeup on myself either. Wifey's put makeup on me. What was Forrest Gump's password? One Forrest one. Yo, that is such a good Dark Phoenix. I'm gonna copy that one. I'm gonna copy that one. Yo, had dinner and I'm back. We back. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna be able to stream ABZû. I'm gonna try to change some settings, and we'll come back at it next week. Yeah, I guess the Twitch gods were, or maybe the PC gods were not having it with me today. I must have done something I must have had bad karma somewhere and pissed off my computer. Oh, I appreciate tacos. All the biggest hugs. Everybody get in here. Big group hug for everybody. Confucius say, woman that run in front of car get tired, and man that run behind car get exhausted. Exhausted. Healthy steps. Yes. I want coffee. Hugs. Yay. Hugs for Kyokole. Hugs for cyanide sugar. Hugs for tacos. Hugs for Gojira. Zach. Always big hugs for you, my dude. I'm terrified of elevators. I'm going to start taking steps to avoid them. I love that one too. I love that one too. One stream before you kick out. Okay. All right. I will see you all up in the heavens, my friends. Bruce Lee was fast, but he had an even faster brother. Suddenly. Like Bruce. Suddenly. Oh my God. The stretch is so real. It so is. Oof. These long legs of mine. It's touching the ceiling. You hear about the two guys that stole a calendar? They each got 6 months. Okay, Malky, you're my new best friend. I like these. You got some good ones. Kill for some iced coffee. Oh, me too. I only got espresso, Kyo, and it's like, I don't know if you can see it in there, but it's kind of sag at this point. It's like all cold and depressing, and just looks like it has all my hopes and dreams in it, and it's just, well, it's a different conversation. It does look sad. It's like I'm not even warm anymore and loved. I'm just cold espresso. It's okay. Want to get iced coffee together? Only if we can invite Mr. Dandy. Don't be sad. I can't be sad. We got espresso. Yes, that's what it should be called. Another hug for Zeph. All right, we all gonna go get some iced coffee together. Before I started streaming today, though, I made sure to go get some ice cubes going. So hopefully by the time stream's done, we should have some ice and we can make some iced coffee. They also had a lesser known slower brother eventually. Dude, Holographic Professor. These are good. You got eventually, Bruce Lee, and suddenly. These are good. These are good. When life gets you down, don't be sad. Just be awesome. I'm trying each passing day. Sometimes life is tough, you know? Sometimes life, the thickness of life, it just can hit you upside the head. But you know what? Just take it one day at a time. I was telling wifey this yesterday. I'm like, one of my favorite quotes of all time, as cheesy as it sounds, is like, you can't change the waves that you ride on. You can only change how you react to them. You can't change the waves of the ocean. You can only change how you ride them. I'll take iced coffee. Do you do anything in your iced coffee, Mr. Dandy? And last one for the road, rip boiled water. Rip boiled water. You will be missed. Okay. The ending of this has turned a magnificent turn. I'm here for it. They also had twin cousins, Wibbly and Wobbly. Wibbly and Wobbly. Oh my God, these are good. I usually go dark, no sugar or cream. Mr. Dandy and anybody else, do y'all kind of feel this way when it comes to coffee, that growing up, you loved like sugariness and sweetness, but as you get older, your taste buds change and you start to find you enjoy bitterness more? I used to hate bitter things growing up with a passion, and now like I love bitter coffee. I love bitter beer. I love dark chocolate. Like we just got these pure 93% dark chocolates the other day, and wifey hates them, but I kind of like them a lot. I love bitter things. Same, Heather. Let's eat some bitter chocolate together. Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things make you wear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle, and this will help turn things out for the best. I like that. I like that a lot, Cage. That's really good. That's a good poem. Kind of harder to do with iced coffee though. Yeah, bitter things are great. They resonate with my soul. I love dark chocolates. Yeah, like pure dark chocolate that has no sweetness added. It's just like bitter death chocolate. I like it. Chocolate's supposed to be eaten dark. It's healthier and you can taste the oh yeah. Yeah, we got these like unsweetened ones and there is not any sweetness whatsoever in them. They're just like pure bitter chocolate and it's kind of amazing. Gives me heartburn sometimes. Interesting. Not a poem, a song. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. Yeah, there's that Beatles song I really like. What's it? It's getting better all the time. I like that one a lot. I want dark chocolate. I got you, Kyo. We'll get dark chocolate and Mr. Dandy. We'll all go and get iced coffee and dark chocolate. Flying High Gaming, welcome in. Are you coming with us, Flying High? We're gonna go get bitter dark chocolate and bitter iced coffee. And the well-dressed uncle, Spruce Lee. These are holographic professor. Please tell me you have these like written down or there's a website for these, because these are good. These are really good. Dark chocolate is so good. I agree. A piece a day is definitely good for you. Yeah, I do like a good bite. Do a good bite of them. Never heard Monty Python's Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. Cage, I was talking about my Monty Python yesterday or the day before. I've never seen it. I've never seen Monty Python before. Any of the Monty Pythons. I know. I'm missing out big time. Oh, the Beatles song. Yeah, Mr. Dandy. I'm a sucker for the Beatles. They're one of my favorite groups of all time. They're very much a listen to a whole album and just, it's a vibe. I'm out, man. Take care. Have a great weekend. Peace, everyone. Dark Phoenix, thank you so much, my friend. Always for hanging out. Always for being your amazing self. I hope you have an amazing weekend. And I hope you stay well, you stay safe, you stay hydrated, and you stay your magnificent self. Love you to pieces, Dark Phoenix. Me neither hides. It's okay, Kyo. I haven't seen Monty Python either. I'm just reading Reddit posts. These are all comments. I could see that being on Reddit now. You should watch some of the Monty Python things. I know. I saw some Monty Python with my dad growing up. Yeah, I should. There's a lot of things I know I need to watch. I feel very uncultured sometimes when it comes to movies, and all of that stuff. You know, I definitely feel like there's there's spaces of my life that are missing that I need to fill in, you know. Love Mystery Science Theater 3000. You know, the other one I haven't watched that everyone says is amazing is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Has anybody ever seen that? I feel like a lot of people have seen that I talked to. Everybody seems to really like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Monty Python is a classic movie. I've never watched that one too. I don't feel too bad. It's pretty great. Yeah, who is it? There was I can't remember if it was Elon Musk, but somebody like named a lot of their rocket stuff after, I don't know. Maybe it was in Dune. That's the other one. Yo, I'm just jumping around conversations, but has anybody read the book Dune? That seems to be people are so excited for that movie that's coming out, what, like in a month or two? Dune? I've never read Dune either, but people seem like as hyped for it as they do like Star Wars or something. I think I got judged for a bit because I haven't. Cyanide sugar, it's okay. You and me both. We all can't see everything, right? Yeah, I'm keen for the movie. I haven't read Dune, but I really want to. Dude, everybody says Dune. People are hyped for Dune, like next level hyped. And I'm like, what is this book that people are bouncing off the walls about? Never read the books. I want to read Dune. I've heard, yeah, great things. Same, yeah. Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, what else is Timothy in? Wasn't he, what was that movie he was in that he like won an Oscar for? Timothy Chalamet. I mean, he's a good looking guy. I'll be honest. What has he been in? He's got nice hair. I'm jealous of his hair. Oh, Call Me by Your Name. Yeah. Oh, and he was in Lady Bird. I haven't seen Lady Bird, but I've heard so many things I've heard a lot of people say Lady Bird's really good. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a great book series. The inaccurately named 5-part trilogy. The movie isn't as good, but it's still pretty nice. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I haven't seen that one either. Doesn't the guy who plays Bilbo Baggins, he was in it, right? What was his name? In The Hobbit? Martin something, right? The Hobbit. Yeah, I think like Martin something. Never saw the movie Called Me by Your Name. I haven't seen it either. Martin Freeman, yeah. I haven't seen it either, but a lot of people really, really liked it. I think it got nominated for some Oscars. Wifey and I have been on a big like horror movie kick right now. We're kind of going through, what is it, A24? Has anybody ever heard of the A24 studio? They're focusing a lot on like really psychological, crazy horror movies. So we were talking about that yesterday. That's kind of what I've been diving into recently, is like a lot of like those psychological intense horror movies. You should watch the old TV series version of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's the best adaptation. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Hitch. Who's getting hitched? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yo, that lag is real. I might be ordering iced coffee. Yes, let's go, Kyo. You ever watch Paranormal Activity? I never really see ghost stuff. I've never really been into. You know, same with like The Exorcist. My dad watched The Exorcist growing up, and he said The Exorcist like terrified him. And then I watched it, and I'm like, I don't know. I didn't think it was scary at all. I think you have to kind of sometimes believe. If you like believe in ghosts, I could see how, you know, stuff like Paranormal Activity could be really scary. Or if you are like very religious in a certain sense, I could see how like The Exorcist could be terrifying. I'm neither of those things, so they didn't really do much for me. But yeah, I guess everyone's kind of different, you know, in that regard. I get terrified by like psychological, like mental kind of characters, you know, like stuff, honestly, like the Joker. I talk a lot about that, but like that movie was scary and amazing because you can just like see the progression of him losing his mind. And I find stuff like that really fascinating and terrifying. Has been supplanted the great Encyclopedia Galactica as the standard repository of all knowledge and wisdom, for though it has many omissions, it scores over the older, more pedestrian work in two important respects. First, it is slightly cheaper. Secondly, it has the words "Don't Panic" inscribed in large, friendly letters on its cover. Don't panic. The foreword to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I like it. All right, my friends. I am kind of bummed, but I think we'll probably end the stream here for the day. I do feel kind of bad. Like, I really did want to finish ABZÜ. We'll definitely finish it for sure. I'll play around with some PC settings and see if I can figure out exactly why it was doing that, but I'm bummed. And I know sometimes stuff like that happens, but I'm definitely a little bummed that happened. So let's go see, my friends, though. Are you all down for an epic raid? Y'all down to go raid somebody magnificent, someone outstanding, someone awesome sauce? Have a good day, Zeph. Thank you so much, Cage. Maliki, thank you so much for coming in with the raid and the amazing dad jokes. Holographic Professor, absolute pleasure to meet you as well, my friend. Thank you so much as well for the great jokes. I already have a very particular person that I want to go raid. She's just got back from like a 2-week break, and she's an awesome streamer. She is playing, she's a huge part of this community. She is playing The Last of Us right now, and if y'all have never experienced The Last of Us, literally one of the greatest games ever made ever. It is the first one in particular, I think, is like top 5 most amazing video games of all time. Who here, what do y'all think about that? Yo, Bizzard, welcome in. Raiding the party as we about to raid. Bizzard, hop aboard the raid train, my friend. Welcome in, raiders. Oh, my raid. So no. Bizzard, just you being here, my friend, absolutely is what brings the hype. Hands down, my friend. Hop aboard the raid train. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in, N37. My name is Zeph. We are going to go raid the magnificent and incredible Fortune Cookie. Gonna go give her some big love. Play The Last of Us 1 and 2 and love both of them. I agree. I think Last of Us, I even think the second one is amazing sauce too. Bizzard, I super duper appreciate the raid, my friend. Thank you so much for the love, for the hype. Definitely got to get a big epic shout out for legendary Bizzard. I really appreciate it. We're having some funky technical problems today, so I'm gonna hit my PC with a hammer after the stream. But Killer Draco, Hangry Heather, Kyokale, N37, Gojira, Bizzard, Cyanide Sugar, Mr. Dandy, Holographic Professor, Cage, you all are amazing. Let's go give Fortune Cookie the big love. I will see you all on Monday. It's raid time. Let's go.